We're joined by the mayor of Austin, Steve Adler. Mr. Mayor, it's good to talk to you again. Texas, as you are very well aware, is the third in the country when it comes to a number of new coronavirus cases. But in your area, Travis County is reporting that the number of new cases actually has fallen into the double digits and no new deaths reported. Are you encouraged by the trend in the numbers that you are seeing? What do you attribute this to?
I am encouraged. 3 weeks ago, we were looking at a trajectory that would have had us with overwhelmed ICUs today had the community not really changed its behaviors. We got pretty widespread adoption of face masking and social distancing, and we're the case study, among others, that demonstrate that those things work if a community is united and getting singular messaging and real focused. And I think that's what we're seeing. We're not out of the woods yet. We're still close. We still have too many people in our hospitals. And I am concerned that when the community is not faced with the fear of overrun ICUs, will it still be able to maintain the discipline to mask when we're now not dealing with fear, but just hope that we can keep an economy open or better open and sustain our schools?
Let me ask you about another aspect of the economic hardships a lot of people are dealing with, and that is evictions. You recently extended a moratorium on evictions for renters. Talk to us about how your residents are coping financially from the pandemic.
The financial crisis is severe. We have way too many people, many people that are out of work. Unemployment benefits are about to run out. We really need the federal government to help. The hospitality industry, restaurants, bars, all their workers are being hit really hard. The child care industry needs support if it's going to be able to sustain itself, and the infrastructure and provide opportunity for workers to be able to go back to work. The economic crisis here is severe, and we need Congress to get its act together and to come with the CARES 2 proposal.
I have to switch gears for a moment and ask you about a protester that was shot and killed during a Black Lives Matter demonstration in your city on Saturday. Police say 28-year-old protester Garrett Foster, armed with an AK-47 rifle, was shot and killed by a driver who was driving aggressively toward marchers. Police say Foster and a crowd of protesters surrounded the car, with some striking the car. That's when the driver fatally shot Foster. The driver later called to report he shot someone. Update us on the investigation and if you expect any charges.
I don't know the answer to that. The investigation is ongoing. It is a tragic event all around. Everybody has the mental image of the driver in Charlottesville. So when you're in that kind of situation, tragic things happen, and they happened here. I'm also taken with the fact that in that split moment, we had three different guns appear. Two of which were fired. We have too many guns on our streets, and we need to do something about that.
Yeah, so to that point, Texas is an open carry state, but given the fact that we're in this moment as a country, a highly charged climate we're in right now, do you believe this is something Texas needs to re-examine?
I believe it is. I wasn't supportive when it was initially adopted. I just don't see the reason why we need people walking with high-powered weapons and with guns, as many as there are visibly showing in Texas. I just think that it's counterproductive and will ultimately lead to people getting hurt that don't need to be hurt.
Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Why don't you subscribe? It's really easy. Just click on that button down there. And for more news from MSNBC, click on any of these videos here for the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more videos from MSNBC with our newsletters. Head over to msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up.